Irish nationalism, a struggle for identity, sovereignty, and freedom. Ireland is a land of myth, music, rebellion, and resilience. At the heart of its modern history lies a powerful force that is Irish nationalism. From colonial domination to cultural pride, from bloody uprisings to political revolutions, Irish nationalism has shaped the island's destiny. But what does nationalism mean for Ireland then and now? Let us talk about the origins of Irish nationalism. Irish nationalism emerged in response to centuries of English and later British rule. Following the Tudor conquest in the 16th century and Protestant plantations, which involved the confiscation of Irish-owned land by the English crown and the colonization of this land with settlers from Britain, the native Irish, predominantly Catholic, were politically marginalized and culturally suppressed. By the late 18th century, Enlightenment ideals inspired groups like the United Irishmen, who sought an independent Irish republic. Though the 1798 rebellion failed, it marked a turning point. Irish nationalism was now tied to republicanism and resistance. Irish culture and identity. In Ireland, nationalism was not only political, but it was cultural. The Gaelic revival of the late 19th century, led by groups like the Gaelic League, sought to restore Irish language, music, and traditions. Culture became resistance. Writers like W.B. Yeats and Lady Gregory infused nationalism with poetry, myth, and national pride. A colonized people began to reclaim their own voice. From home, rule, to revolution. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Irish nationalism split into two currents. First, constitutional nationalism, led by the Irish Parliamentary Party, which sought home rule within the UK. Second, revolutionary nationalism, led by the Republicans who demanded full independence. The Easter Rising of 1916, though a military failure, became a symbolic victory. British executions of rebel leaders in May 1916 had turned public opinion against British atrocities. By 1919, the Irish War of Independence had begun, led by the Irish Republican Army and Sinn Féin. The result caused the Anglo-Irish Treaty of 1921 and the creation of the Irish Free State. But partition left Northern Ireland within the UK a source of deep division. Civil war and divided nationalism. The Anglo-Irish Treaty had divided Irish nationalists. Those who accepted it became the pro-treaty side, forming the basis of modern Ireland's government. Those who rejected it, like Eamon de Valera, saw it as a betrayal of full sovereignty. The Irish Civil War, from June 1922 to May 23, had torn the country apart. Even after peace, two rival visions of Irish nationalism persisted, one pragmatic, the other idealistic. Meanwhile, in the North, Irish nationalists, mostly Catholic, remained a marginalized minority under Protestant-dominated rule. Northern Ireland and the Troubles. In the late 20th century, nationalism in Northern Ireland had erupted into violence. Discrimination, lack of political representation, and police brutality led to the civil rights movement, and later, the Troubles from 1969 to 1998. Paramilitaries like the IRA and loyalist groups fought in a brutal conflict. Over 3,500 people were killed. The Good Friday Agreement of 1998 brought peace, but left nationalism unresolved. Today, Irish nationalists in the North seek unification, while Unionists seek to remain in the United Kingdom. So, Irish nationalism has evolved. No longer defined only by armed struggle, it finds expression through democracy, diplomacy, and cultural pride. Brexit, or the withdrawal of the United Kingdom from the European Union, had reignited the debate. With Northern Ireland voting to remain in the EU by a majority of 56%, questions about reunification gained momentum. Sinn Féin, once marginalized, now commands significant support across the island. Young voters, too, are reconsidering national identity in a globalized, post-colonial world. Irish nationalism now asks, can a united Ireland exist in a modern, inclusive, and peaceful way? This leads us to explore the meaning of Irish nationalism today. Obviously, Irish nationalism is not a relic of the past. It is a living, evolving force rooted in history, shaped by pain, and carried forward by memory, music, and hope. It asks timeless questions. Who are we? Where do we belong? And what does freedom truly mean? As Ireland moves forward, the legacy of its nationalism is still a source of both pride and challenge. A reminder that the fight for identity is as much about culture and compassion as it is about borders and flags.